Hello, my name is Shudley and welcome back for another episode of Beginner Friendly Germany in Harsh Round 3. And in previous episode we did a daring landing into Iceland. We haven't actually conquered too much there yet. And I just realized, actually, we got the transport planes here. They would not have enough range, I reckon. Nope, they would not. That's gonna be a problem. Also, we should probably cancel these two now. Now, we are going to get the large fuel tank at some point, which is going to increase the range a bit more. Also, when is the air engine? Oh, right. It's going to take some time, but that's also going to reduce its range on pretty much everything except the transport planes. Well, I mean, the transport planes don't get anything from this. Interesting. But yeah, I can't reach there. I can at least do some damage on the enemy over here in the meanwhile. I mean, I suppose if the bombers would just destroy them, annihilate them, that'd be nice. So that they can't run away anymore. Oh, and we still had a heavy tank tech that we didn't research. We could start researching these, though, to make the super heavy tanks a bit stronger. But that should be alright. Now, Iraq. Oh, we can see an enemy unit there. Let's just keep on moving more troops down to Igdir. And Kirku, in the meanwhile, we are going to take soon. Oh man, they really are getting in my nerves here. Honestly, what I probably should do is just get some cavalry divisions into Great Britain. Like, have 2 in Ireland and 3 in, like, the UK side of things. So another one. Lovely. Now, can I destroy you, or are you going to just retreat to somewhere else? You're just going to retreat to somewhere else. Okay. Got to Longford. Let's get you across the river first, to reduce the sections that they can move into. Oh, and we've got to Hafen. And now we're fighting over Reykjavik again. We won the battle in Reykjavik, although it didn't actually sell us. Oh, we'd run out of supplies. How much? We got 5 days of supplies. Can we get there in 5 days? I don't think we can. So we're going to have to wait for the naval base, most likely. Unless we do another daring invasion down here. That should bring in some... Actually, no, I'm not going to do invasion into there. I can do invasion over here, so that's going to bring us enough supplies for at least one division to have for like 2 or 3 weeks. And apparently I got... Oh, right, I got the Irish capital again. There we go, so that's one done. You get over there, you get over here. Did we... We didn't actually fight them. But there we go, that one's gonna be alright. We're trying to destroy that militia up there, or partisan up there, which is not doing all that much, to be fair. A lot more upgrades are required. I suppose I can provide that. We're gonna get a few more destroyers, which are gonna go into the reserve down here in Scapa Flow right now, because although there's not gonna be that much fleet around Iceland probably in a little bit, or we can just use the Iceland as the base. Heavy bomber pilot training, some more organization and morale for the transport mainly. So that's gonna be good. And we are still pushing the enemy forward. Can I get you in there in time? This is gonna get here soon enough. But if we can get there in time, we can... Well, first things we need to do is get in there, which is gonna be done by tomorrow morning. And hopefully this doesn't take... Well, this doesn't get there quite that soon. If we can get there, before we get there, but we get there before they get there. It's a complicated thing, but yes, just trying to overrun these bloody headquarters. They tend to be... Oh, yeah, there we go. We just need to get there before they do. Oh, bollocks. Redeploy there. Although actually, we probably... no, we'll redeploy there just so that we can make sure that they don't get it. Finland cancelling trades. That's not good. So my industry, while it has been expanding a little bit, it's not really that massive yet. Like, I know that a lot of players that would be playing as Germany would already have, I don't know, 700 IC, maybe more, by this stage. But we still have... Oh, well, we found some British troops now. They don't have a lot of piercing attack though, so we should be fine. For the most part. Did we get any troops here? No, not yet. You can get across the river there, you push there, you push there. You get to Igdir. Just spreading out the troops a little bit. Oh, right, and we got the close air support, which cannot really go into anywhere here. Oh, and Cyprus has been lost again. Well, that's a bummer. Right, well, we got a lot of troops here. So we got this first corps. I suppose I'll also send you down to Van. And then we got the tank corps over here, which we'll also send down to Van. Oh, actually, we'll send that one down to Igdir. And actually, I think what we need to do is we need to improve the infrastructure down here somewhere. Let's just start with this. Where are we getting the supplies, actually? Looks like they're still coming through or around the Black Sea. I mean, suppose... I don't know, it might be... Yeah, no, it kind of looks like it's around the Black Sea. Let's get a road constructed from here down or down south. Just in case it's going around this way, we'll upgrade this. We should have... Yeah, we're upgrading that already. We could upgrade this area here a little bit. Although we are upgrading this section, so there's not too much to do in that regard. But yeah, this place doesn't have any infrastructure right now, so no wonder that the troops moving from there are taking forever. We are having a bit of a problem actually pushing through here, though. So they didn't manage to push us, or stop us there. But at least the Italians have got onto Suez. So that's good. That's kind of what I was hoping they'd do. Super heavy battleship we can now build. I don't think I'm going to build one, though. How long would it take? 960 days? Yeah, no. You'll need to do some battle cruisers first. And we got one underway. We could set up a second one, I suppose. Although, it's 22 months. That is a long while. And it's not really that modern stuff either. How long have I... Oh, it does have 5,500 range. Okay, that's not too bad. So the range is good. The battle stats might not be quite as good, though. But yeah, we'll get the road construction over here, although that's going to take some time. The road I'm going to put in, or these roads I'm going to put to the top of the list, just so that we get them now, or soon, rather than in a year or so. Oh, we've been bombed here. There's only one tactical bomber, though, so it's not really that bad, and since Alexandria has been taken, well, they do still have Tel Aviv. Oh, nuclear reactor is something that we can now build. Did we get the... Oh yeah, that would be 1944. I suppose we can research that already. And let's get a... Let's actually have a look. Where is high concentration of energy somewhere? In our territory. Because if I remember correctly, this might be incorrect information to be fair, but like if you put it on somewhere which produces energy already, for example, Aachen might be alright. If we build the nuclear reactor there, it should increase the energy that it makes. Of course, nuclear reactors are bloody expensive to make. That's 63 IC. And it's going to be October of this year. So it's not actually that long in terms of the build time. But yeah, it's not quite... Ooh, okay, at least they're losing their organization rather quickly. Because they just can't penetrate our armor. Now, what is the situation over here? We're down to 2 days of supplies. That one's still out of supplies. How long do we need to wait until we get the airfield? Or mainly the naval base. That's going to be 14th of May. So it's still going to take quite some time. And just making sure. If we were to get some, say, naval bombers down there. Just checking what is the range from here to there. So it is 660. So we can't resupply those with our bombers either. Or transports, rather. What we can do with our transport, on the other hand, is... You know what, let's get all 5 of them. Airborne assault. At any point. What they'll do is they'll fly outside of the Spanish territory, because you can't attack through someone, or basically neutral territory. You can't attack through neutral territory. They need to be in a war, or in a war against them before you can attack through their lands. But what we can do is we can just fly around and then drop the troops into Gibraltar. Now, to be fair, it is mountains. Oh, and there we go. We got 4 divisions in there. And it's a very small unit defending, so we should be able to take this. Of course, then getting a convoy into Gibraltar may be a problem. Or it may get caught out in the open, unfortunately. But yeah, invasion of Gibraltar seems to be going quite nicely. Now, how is Kirkuk doing? We are slowly winning that. Are we going to get some more troops here? Slowly. We're going to run out of supplies here, though. I don't think I want to move further with too many troops. We just can't supply these right now. Well, we won Gibraltar. So you... Yeah, you should be fine. I'm going to send you down here just in case. Aha, supplies and supplies consumption. So these might... no, they don't have supplies for a long while. But at least they wouldn't be needing a bit less. Also, let's get some of these into Scarbuffalo in the meanwhile. But yeah, supply shortage is a thing right now, and we did put in a lot of manpower to be produced into units. Ah, small navigation radar advance and airborne assault tactics. Good. Now, the small navigation radar is in fighters, and that's ahead of time. And the airborne assault stuff is down here, which we're still going to keep on researching, because, I mean, why not? So yeah, it's a good thing that I started building the port in here as soon as I arrived there, because it's going to take a while to get all of this done. Honestly, doing another landing over there might be the smartest idea. Also, how we... Yeah, you can take that one now. And we did take out the enemies in here, so you can go to Belfast, you can go to Dublin, and you'll go to Cork as soon as you're done with that one. Still have a lot of IC in upgrades. Spotting advance, small air radar. So that one, and then spotting was in naval. Is that out of time yet? It is. So we can take that one out. We do still have some infantry in here. I mean, I could move them forward, but I don't think I really want to. Oh, but the Italians have gotten to C9. Ooh. Well, it might be that they can take out all of Egypt. Which is fine by me. They still have 2 or 3 provinces in here, which the British have just not bothered taking out. There is infrastructure in there, so they could go in there. It's just they don't value the province. Oh, come on. Alright then. Why don't you redeploy to Dublin? You go there. And now they're getting another headquarters. Of course they are. Is the bomber at least still doing strikes there? It is. So you should be doing a fair bit of hits over there soon enough. And we've got the destroyers over here, not doing anything important. Oh, there we go. We caught them out at least. Oh, and we destroyed the headquarters and they built another headquarters. That's a bit annoying. Now then, how bad is the supply situation down here? It seems quite bad. France, could you give me transit rights? No? I can't give you one either. Or, like, you wouldn't take a transit right from me either. Okay, well. We shall continue as is. Yeah, we do still have some troops over here. I'm not entirely sure what I'll do with these ones, in all fairness. And then the paratroopers over here should probably be assigned under the OB West again. So that they are within reach now. I don't think there's any targets that we can do jumps into right now either. And oh man, these British headquarters are going very slowly. I mean, to be fair... Okay, we don't have enough fuel, and the weather is pretty bad over here. So that is probably causing some issues. Is the fleet over here repaired yet? Not quite yet. Oh yeah, there's one of the destroyers and Tristan that are in pretty bad shape. Do you have another destroyer over here that we could send in? I suppose we could... Yeah, we'll just switch... oh, there's actually multiple destroyers in there. I wasn't seeing all of them. You know, how was I not seeing the numbers like that? Or is it giving me old information? Hold on a minute. Yeah, it's giving me old information by the looks of it. Oh, that's a glitch then. Yeah, if you hover over it, it says 51% strength. Okay, I'll just move you there. I'll get someone else instead. And there's the 82. I suppose we could get the Tristan out and get Cullen in instead. So it should be a lot better shape now. There's still one with 88% strength, but that's honestly fine. Let's go and do a bit of patrol over here for again. We might caught or catch some ships there. Probably not enough, to be fair. And just to be sure, you cannot reach there, can you? Nope. Not yet, anyway. Okay, we destroyed the troops there. Good. So they didn't manage to get around again. Tackle command structure advance. Good. Oh, right. That's for the motorized units. We can cancel that from the research queue then. Now, what is the supply situation? Has it improved at all? Or has it... Well, this one got a decent bit of supplies. Well, at least a week's worth of supplies. And Iraq is now... Hold on a minute. Oh, it's Tikrit, not Kirkuk. Kirkuk does have... Oh, no, it doesn't have anything. Huh. Okay, well, that's a surprise. These do not have really supplies, though, so that's a minor issue there. Do we at least have supplies here? Nope. Just getting 10%. I mean, we've got a lot of troops incoming as well. That's going to cause some problems in the supply lines for a long while. Oh! Oh! This bloody Irish. And now we're under attack over there. Well, I think if they try to go for somewhere for too long, then they'll check if they can just stay in the province again. Now, I think I need to get some cavalry in here. Yeah, there's still some over here that are going to spring up. There we go. The headquarters in Hoffen at least have been destroyed. Less reinforcements. Oh, there we go. We caught another fleet. We've got 12 ships. They got mostly destroyers and 2 heavy cruisers, as far as I can tell. Yeah, heavy cruiser uses Chester and 2 destroyers. We got them. We might want to send this back down the Scapa Flow to repair. But, like, if we can slowly whittle down their fleet, that's fine. As long as we don't lose any ships. I'm perfectly happy with that. Lower the reinforcements for a few moments and get some more production underway. We just use a lot of upgrades right now. So over here we got about 90% supply on these troops. Not great, admittedly. Not great. You can move down there. You can't move anywhere. This one is probably going to take a decent chunk of the supplies, which means that we'll probably try to send it there. This one luckily doesn't use any fuel. This is a matter of getting the supplies. Oh, large fuel tank advance. So that's going to increase the transport range by 75 kilometers. I wonder if that's going to be enough for the transport. So 75 gets us to 650. No, it's still going to be too far away. So let's go ahead and get the large fuel tank up to the top of the list once more. And then that should be enough to actually supply the troops over there. Although by the time we get that, we'll have a port in here. So it's kind of a moot point. Hopefully these can survive until then. It may be a bit rough. Oh, we got a lot of infrastructure built. Oh, it hadn't rolled down. Okay, well, now it has. Afghanistan broke the trade agreement. I guess they're dead. I just click those. Well, we usually click those off so quickly that I do not register them. Right, do I have any... Well, I've got the fighters in here, but that's a bit too far away. You're not doing anything. I suppose I could just move you down to somewhere else, so that you won't be taking supplies over there. I suppose I could start preparing for some planes to send into Newfoundland or something like that. Like from here, how far could you reach with... If we factor in the drop tanks, that is probably going to be a thing. You could maybe help doing a landing into Halifax or something like that. Well, not directly to Halifax, but in the region. Oh, there we go. Getting a lot of the underground bases in Denmark done, or destroyed at least. There's some in Sweden still, a little bit in Netherlands, and looks like the Polish are up at it again. We increased the amount of military police in a lot of these units though. So that is hopefully helping out a little bit. Just going to reduce the upgrades down to 50, I see. I think that's going to be our cap for the upgrades, so that we just don't use all of our bloody production into upgrades. Like, sure enough, upgrading units is important. But there's other things that are also quite important. So you can't move. Is that's probably not going to be bringing... Oh, right. We got 10% of supplies again. That's a problem. I mean, suppose what I could do with the transports. Do I have a lot of supplies in here? We got a lot of it. So from Sevastopol, how far could we reach? Right about here is where we could reach. We've got a little bit in Ankara as well. I suppose we could use Ankara as the point. Like, if we say Ankara, how far can you reach with 575? So you could reach about here. You can't reach quite to the Igrid, but you could reach about there. So let's go ahead and get the transport planes into Ankara then. It doesn't have a massive amount of supplies, but it should do. At least it's going to allow us to get some supplies in there. Although, oh, there's no fuel in Ankara. That might be a problem. Okay, large warship radar advance. Let's have a look at the capital stuff there then. So the radar is 1944 tech. I might as well keep on researching that. I've started researching the carrier stuff as well, but it's going to take a while before we have a carrier. We do have one underway though, but it's like 2 years to make it or something like that. Although probably not quite as much anymore. Well, no, it's actually May next year. It's 85% speed that we're making it right now because we reduced the production a little bit. Or quite a bit actually. So that is a bit of an issue. We'll get a lot of roads done soon though. So that's going to speed up things a decent chunk. And we'll also get some more submarines. Actually, a fair bit of submarines in the near future. Till 6. And yeah, that should be fine. Increase the reinforcement a tiny bit there. Right, you are in Ankara. You don't have fuel there yet, so you'll probably need to wait for a while. But eventually we can use that as a location to start resupplying the stuff over here. You can reach all the way there or over there. That might be the better option to supply into, because that is going to be along the supply line anyway. Oh dear, where is this? Oh right, it's near the border with the Japanese. Okay, I'll just send in one division there. I should probably spread these troops. I forgot to do that earlier. Okay, one there. One there. Just spread them to pretty much every direction. So that we'll have troops and supplies in a bit closer to the enemy. How is this battle fleet doing now? Oh, there's one destroyer that is almost kaput. Ah, that's not good. And we don't have a destroyer over here to put in yet. Although I suppose I could replace it with the light cruiser. That's not necessarily a terrible idea. Let's do that. So which one is it again? That one. Let's put the Dresden in. There we go. So this should be in a fighting ship again. Let's go ahead and try to sink one or two more ships from the enemy. In the meanwhile, we'll wait for the supplies to actually arrive in Iceland. Medium navigation radar, that seems to be ahead of time now. Oh yes, it is. There's not too much over here that we can do. We could basically put in the infantry upgrades again into the research queue and the engineer stuff. Night fighting equipment, then the light tank and the medium tank stuff, artillery stuff as well, armored car. I know that we are ahead of time. Actually, let's have a look. There's 180 days to get this, even though it's technically ahead of time. That's not too bad then. At least on some of these it's not too bad. Others it might be. I suppose we could get the destroyer upgrades and the light cruiser upgrades underway, and the radar, anti-submarine stuff, landing craft things, submarine sonar detection and air warning equipment, and the capital stuff. We could get the heavy cruiser stuff already underway. But we are also out of time for this episode, and this time we're not going to go 10 minutes over. So if you enjoyed this, please like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Also, check out the links down below in the description. But other than that, thank you very much for watching. Until next time, bye-bye.